For the past 44 years, downtown Lake Wales has enjoyed one of the best arts festivals in all of Florida with the Lake Wales Arts Council's 2015 Citizen Bank and Trust Lake Wales Arts Festival this year. It's going to be even better than ever. And with us today to talk a little bit about this is Cassie Jacoby and Pirio Restina. How are you ladies doing today?
Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much for having us on.
Oh, we always love having you guys here. So tell us a little bit about the festival this year.
Yes, this festival started 44 years ago as a small art festival in a public parking lot in Lake Wales by 3 women, and it has steadily grown into a fabulous, mid-sized, popular Central Florida arts festival by the artists and the public.
That's great. Now I know that it's always really amazingly well attended, especially by artists. How is everything as far as attendance this year?
Oh my gosh. This year we have had an enormous increase in the applications by the artists. Over 200, I believe it was 225 artists have applied through the ZAP applications. That is an organization that you can register through for various art shows in the whole United States, and you don't have to register each individual. You just put your information the artist put the information one time, and then he or she goes and clicks which shows he or she wants to attend. So it makes it very easy for the artist and easy to us too.
That's great. Now, when is the event this year?
Aha, we moved it earlier this year.
Oh.
The artists are really happy about that. I think that helped having the record number of artist applications, because it is going to be February 28th and March 1st, Saturday and Sunday. But wait, there's more. Friday night we have a welcoming party, and it is called the Art BQ. I think you came up with that name. That is so cute.
That is great.
And we're having Cuban barbecue this year, and all kinds of great performers. There'll be musical entertainment out on the shores of beautiful Lake Wales. The weather will be perfect. The blossoms will be in the air from the orange blossoms, and so it's just going to be a magical night. And so yes, there'll be a little beer, and there'll be some wine, and barbecue and dancing and music. So that kicks it all off at 6 o'clock on Friday night, the 27th. Then from 10 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday, we have about 100 artists. These are quality artists. And I think the reason they also love it too, because they're going to have the first chance of getting people who are interested in buying art. We moved it up early enough so that they can go in there and people can make purchases. And then they also love the show because there are thousands of dollars in prizes. How much do you have it up to this year?
I'm sorry, I don't have the number, but we usually get around $10,000 plus or minus for what we call the Purchase Prize Award. This is like a pre-sale. If you're interested in buying something at the show, you send that money to the Arts Council, and then you get a like a purchase order, and you go when you choose your art, you present that to the artist, and you can pick up your work of art that you selected, and then the artist at the end of the show goes to the administration table and collects those purchase price monies that she or he has sold.
Oh.
Kind of a little down payment.
Exactly.
Well, we've had up to about $30,000 in artists getting cash prizes, so they love it. They love this show. Not to mention then people buy their artwork, and it's just fun to go and browse and look at the art too, and it's such an entertaining day for families, because we're having, last year we had this, what was he, 9 feet tall, a giant puppet dinosaur roaming around from Bits and Pieces Puppet Theater in Tampa, based in Tampa. They travel the world. This year they're bringing their marionettes over, and I think there's going to be large puppets also roaming the area. And they're going to put on activities for kids. One of them is called The Selfish Giant, little theater shows, and the other one is Jack and the Beanstalk. And those will be going workshops on making your own marionettes, all through both days, throughout the day. Plus, entertainment, musical entertainment. We're having food trucks so you can chow down on really fun food. And so it's just the weather's usually just perfect at that time.
Oh, it sounds like the perfect event for everyone in the family to attend.
And it's free.
I can't beat that.
And
now.
parking is
And free parking. We got to say thank you to Citizens Bank and Trust. Greg Littleton, the president of Citizens Bank, was going to be here today, but he had something that popped up that he couldn't make it, but he wanted to say how much he appreciates the Arts Festival to be the named sponsor. We have lots of other sponsors. In fact, we started off Saturday morning with the Patrons Art Breakfast by the Lake, which is really elegant, and that is Polk State College. Thank you. But Greg wanted to say how much he loves to be involved with the community, and he loves art, and he loves the Arts Council, and that's why he puts his resources from the bank behind it. And his employees do all the parking. I mean, they count the cars so we have an accurate number of how many people attend. They even check the license plates to see where they're all coming from. And people come from all over the country to this show. A lot of snowbirds show up too.
I'm sure. That's a great thing about Polk County. It always seems like business is willing to become part of the community in that way
Isn't
and
that
really
neat?
give back.
Yeah, so we want to plug everybody to support citizens. Give back, pay back.
There you go. Now, tell me, what are some of the types of arts that you're actually going to see at this event?
Well, as a general, we have all the art forms. The prize money doesn't go by categories. So, but we do have clay and porcelain. Then we have digital. We have drawing and pastels, and also all the painting, the 2D painting, oil, acrylic, and watercolor. We have photography. We have sculpture, wood, and glass, and I don't know. Did I forget something? But we have all the mediums represented.
And there's such good quality that Perio sets up a jury to pick the artist that she co-chairs. In addition to being the chair of the whole festival for the last 2 years, she's the vice chair this year, and she's the head co-chair of the jury with Pia Griffin. And so they are very careful about which artists are allowed to be there. So it's not like a craft show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do have a fine craft category, but basically it's a fine arts
Fine
show.
arts.
And
But it's affordable. You can.
right,
It's for all. There's price points for all budgets.
We make sure that we have all points of merchandise, art merchandise there, and the jury grades the artists. So it's by ranking, and then we send through this application. This is the process that we send through this application, an invitation to those artists that this jury is accepted. Have the invitation, then the artist has the opportunity to accept it or withdraw. So we right now don't know how many artists we're going to have, but it's going to be around 100 or plus.
And you have judges, very
Yes.
professional judges, who actually select the winners of the art.
At the same time, a year ago, we went into this application system, and we adopted also to have 2 judges.
Oh, that's
and
great.
artists do just like that, much more better than one judge.
It's fair, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
And Jennifer Coolidge is the 2D, more expert in the 2D art, and then David Cumby from Orlando is a sculptor. So we cover all the 2D and the 3D art. And also want to say that I forgot the jewelry. Jewelry, of course, we have always lots of jewelry, but the selections are also based on different mediums. Although we don't give the awards in different mediums, but it can be any medium may win the best of show. But we make sure that we have a good mix of all those mediums.
Now, I know that there are special awards that pretty much in several different categories and in several different levels. What are some of the prizes that
So
the
we
artists can
start
get?
from the best of show, and then we have 2 awards of extinction. And no, that wasn't the 2. Can you?
Oh, yes,
help me?
we've got the best of show,
Right.
and then exceptional work.
Exceptional work, and those are the judges. Each give 1 award. So there's 2 judges. It's a judges award. So but it's has to be an exceptional work, and then 4 of the
Distinction, awards of distinction
Sorry,
for $500 each.
Yes, and then
we've got
3 merit,
awards of
5
merit.
merits. And then
People's Choice.
The People's Choice is done by the people that visit and sign up and mark their choice. So that is not juried.
And this show is like an army of volunteers, but we could always use more volunteers. So please join us. You will enjoy working with everybody. And it's a real strong committee of community activists, really, art lovers, art patrons who run it like a machine. After 44 years, they're pretty good at it. And our council president, Chip Tulberry, was he's retired from being the assistant state attorney, but he has his left and right brain going because he's an artist, not an artist at heart, an art lover, but he also is so involved, he'll help bake 400 cookies for the artist. That's another reason that they love the show, because they get to have fresh cookies delivered to their booths. But it's just such a fun event, and all the committee members, we got to say thank you to everybody who's worked so hard, those committee chairs, that they make it run very smoothly. So it's really fun, and joyous event.
Well, the cookies are important because no one wants to be a starving artist.
That's, good one. But we would encourage everyone to, if you become a patron, as far as the gift of art, you get to go to the Patron's Breakfast for free. It's by invitation only, it's very elegant, and you get to have special places where you can place your art. You can park your art in a special area, and all kinds of other special perks when you do a gift of art.
They also get the parking.
Oh yes, a special parking.
Special parking for patrons, yes.
Now, how much does it cost for someone to become a patron for the breakfast?
Well, all they have to do is donate a purchase prize award. And it's kind of confusing because you're actually going to use that money toward purchase of an art. But you kind of you make a commitment that you're going to say, I'm going to bet $250 or more, right? So, and if you want to buy more, that $250 goes to the purchase of your artwork.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It is. It's like a pre-purchase thing. You're making a commitment.
Definitely.
You can give less too, but then you don't
go to the patron's breakfast.
But you can use that $50 or $100 that you gave.
It's really good food too.
art.
Yummy.
We don't keep any of it. We actually give that breakfast because our sponsor, the Polk State College.
It always amazes me how great Lake Wales is as far as supporting the arts and everything that's going on there around the arts and entertainment.
It is wonderful, and Polk State Lake Wales Arts Center, Polk State has the building, but the Arts Council lives inside of it. So we get to throw events there, and then they take care of all the roof repairs and things that need to be done. They've just fixed it up. It's just so beautiful now.
Well, Cassie Prio, thank you so much for coming out today and telling us about this fantastic event. I'm very excited about it.
Hope to see you there.
Definitely. The arts are really a cornerstone of a lot of the success of Lake Wales and its recent growth. And if you want to come out and really experience some of the great art, not only from this area, but from around the country and the world, come out to the 44th Annual Lake Wales Arts Council's 2015 Citizens Bank and Trust Lake Wales Arts Festival on February the 28th and Sunday, March the 1st. If you'd like to find out more information, go to lakewalesartscouncil.org or call them at 863-676-8426.